years ago. I haven't been on in like a million years, so been on in like a million years, so been on in like a million years.
Hey, Basil, can you monitor me on?
Alright, I think we are all set now. Okay, I think it's all looking good. Welcome everyone. Nope, actually, I got the labels.
Player 990 turning on final runway 16.
Alright, 135. Is it 13? I don't even know my own frequency. 135, there you go. And then we're gonna do position. It's a Kelowna approach, which sounds like Vancouver Terminal for some reason. There you go. Alright. Oh, there's one last thing.
Cleared to land on 16, player 990.
Alright. Great. Everything's set it up. I changed my mic because, I don't know, my headset wasn't working tonight. We'll see how that goes. Let's see. Hold on a second. I don't know if the music's too loud, actually. I'm wondering. Adam Smith says bonsoir. Bonsoir! Francophone. C'est le fun. It's Leon. Leon? Hold on. Do I know Leon? Oh, Leon. The one and only. Okay, I know you. I thought your Twitch name was different, actually. Is that your own little channel for you without using your Twitch name? It was years ago. Wow. Because you're doing more YouTube. Because I saw you streaming on YouTube, I think. Hey! Thanks for the follow. Welcome aboard. Oh my god, did I reach the follower count thingy? It does a nice little thing in the chat. That's neat. I gotta change it now. Damn it. Because the original objective was doing 50, so I can do all the, how's it called? Twitch affiliate thingies. But now that I got it, I don't need it anymore. So it's just extras, you know. Let's see. How do I fix the objectives again? Damn it. Because honestly, I just feel like doing on Twitch is more neat than YouTube. I don't know. I never really watched lives on YouTube. Let's see.
I've contacted them on the ground 19-6, player 990.
I've considered streaming on YouTube, but you don't know. Hey, Leicester Brandon 9. Welcome aboard, good sir. Hey, sorry, I assumed it was sir, but hello. Really glad to see you on board. We got we're in Kelowna tonight. There's a bunch of traffic actually from Vancouver, and but yeah, there's a bunch coming in Kelowna. Gonna be pretty nice. But good evening to Brandon. Air Canada 126 gonna be in at Kelowna sometimes later. Amazing. You'll see it's gonna be pretty gusty. We got well, it's not really crosswinds 190, so it goes like this. It's a bit of a crosswind, maybe 30 degrees crosswind then, but it's gusting 23 knots, so I think it's gonna be interesting. I think it's raining in Vancouver, is it? I think Vancouver. It's one of our first iteration actually of West Coast Wednesdays, which is going to be our new weekly event on Sunday nights. It's pretty cool. We got a bunch of staff tonight actually, but yeah, it looks promising. Oh, forgot to drop this tag. We got Tower on as well. So I don't have to deal with the flight plans. Actually, the Kelowna Terminal Airspace thingy is pretty new. We just made the ASR. It's actually not really, it doesn't really exist in real life as of what I've understood. It's only in, well, we're supposed to be called Vancouver Center. Vancouver Center because, I don't know. It's not really a terminal. Well, I guess on VATSIM it goes as a terminal. It acts like a terminal, but it goes under the center
Squad
airspace.
Tower, Flare 990 is on Delta. Taxi for number 7, please.
And Flare 990 taxi Delta Echo Bay, your discretion.
Delta Echo, our discretion, Flare 990.
So do I get my clearance from Tower if clearance is not on? Great question. Actually on VATSIM, and I believe on real life as well, there's something that's called the top-down controlling. So, you know, like there's delivery, ground, tower, then terminal and center. So if there's no one on the frequency you need to call, but there's someone above, you call the one above. So if you're looking for your clearance, it should be delivery. But if there's no delivery, you call ground. If there's no ground, you call tower. If there's no tower, you call terminal, and so on. So if there's only center on, center controls the whole thing. So center can be extra busy if there's no one on, but it can be very, very chill since the center airspace, like on its own, it's not a lot of work, just because everyone's cruising for like the next 2 hours. Don't forget to file a flight plan. Yes, that's a good plan. Good point. If you're flying IFR, you should always file a flight plan via vPilot. And it's, well, it used to be a like thing on vPilot that you just file, but now it's on VATSIM. You gotta go on their page. But if you're filing from SimBrief, there's a button that auto-files it on VATSIM, which is much easier than filing all the little tiles one after the other. So I saw that we had might do Kelowna to Butte, Montana. Oh, I have no idea what is Butte. Butte? Sounds like a small place in the middle of nowhere. A bit like Kelowna. No, Kelowna, it's not that bad. Actually, you know what? We're lacking an ATIS. I'll be right back. You say it's pronounced boot. Well, that's like you just removed the T. That's not very helpful, but I assume it's booty. Ah, booty, booty, boot. I saw that we're gonna get a bunch of rifles from Vancouver. Actually, that's gonna be interesting. I wonder if they're all gonna take off at the same time. So we're gonna have maybe a bit of sequencing work to do. It would be amazing. Kelowna is not that busy just because it's a smaller airport, especially if we're having an event in Vancouver. But it's technically an event for the whole FIR. So you're gonna go grab some food, have a good evening and event. Hey, have a good evening too as well. You come back anytime. Grab your food, eat your food, and come back. Then you can fly Vancouver to Kelowna or something. But yeah, Kelowna, it's not. Well, in real life, it's actually decently busy, but on VATSIM, it's fine. At least it's like, I think Victoria is more popular. But Victoria is closer to Vancouver, so a flight between Vancouver and Victoria, it's like 5 minutes, not even. Might whip out the Diamond 62 for that. See you in a bit. Yeah, why not? Diamond 62, that's going to be a small journey there, but why not? Gonna go to some weird airports around Kelowna. The FSS. So we've done the events on Sundays because there was always another event, or weekly event in Canada at another time. Well, on another day, I mean. So we didn't want it to steal the day. Like Monday, it's Moncton, well, Halifax and whatnot. Tuesday is Edmonton and the airports in the north. Wednesday is Montreal. Then Thursday is Toronto, and then Friday there's always events in VAT USA, so Canada can't do anything. And then Saturday, we could have done Saturday, but we wanted to keep doing normal events and non-weekly. Like have weekly events and normal events as well. But yeah, I don't know. So we had Sunday left, but now I realized that VET USA is always doing the some events on Sunday as well. So meh, we'll see if it gets busy or not. It's pretty busy tonight, I think. Wow, actually Vancouver is having a bunch of traffic. Pretty cool. What is BFL? I don't know what's that call sign. BFL. I almost feel like it's Osprey, but I don't think so. BFL call sign. Oh, Buffalo. Oh yeah. It's like a small airline that goes around the right around North Canada, I think. Like Northwest Territories. Ooh. Someone telling me that we're gonna have delivery on. That's gonna be pretty cool. I think it's gonna be fully staffed. Ooh, this guy's going to Portland. That's actually Air Canada 146. Hey. Oh, that's you. Okay. I was wondering. I was like, huh. I think this tells me some. This rings me a bell. Well, we're gonna have... Wow! Maybe some sequencing work to do. Let's actually use this neat tool. No, not this one. The other one. So, you got this tool. Oh, you don't see because of the header, but it lets you put the distance between two aircraft or a waypoint or a point or whatnot. So that's like so useful when you try to do like miles in trail. But you also have the prediction tool, which lets you know where the planes are going to be, in what time, and how many miles apart. So in 9 minutes they're going to be 32 miles apart if they keep the same heading and if they keep the same speed, which is not the case. so yeah, there is also this that I can't delete. We're gonna be stuck with a 0 on someone. So Kelowna terminal, see, there is no like boundaries because it's just because I don't know why. As I said earlier, it's a new ASR, so a new like file or a new position, and it's want to get your PDC. Actually, you can't technically get a PDC in Kelowna. We only send them in Vancouver, Victoria. Technically. But again, that's VATSIM and it's fine. So yeah, technically you can't do a PDC in Kelowna, but if you beg Tower, maybe they're gonna let you. Because in real life they don't have like the infrastructures to send PDC, I think, or the ACARs, or I don't know. See, the prediction went down. 3 minutes, like 30 miles.
14,000 information echo. Down 9,500 and we'll fly the RNAV X-ray, Walker 577 thanks.
Kelowna approach, Air Canada 222 is with you, sitting down through 1 to 5,000 for 1
Oh boy,
4,000.
is it me or his voice slow?
About 1 mile from Almond. Okay, down to 9,500. And what was the other part? Sorry, you cut out a bit. We are indicating about 280. 280 or below, yeah. Sorry, I'm sure it's up there.
No restriction.
Air Canada 146, you're cleared to
Sorry for Walker 577.
Portland 5 8. Princeton 5 departure off of runway 16,
Okay, speeds are
squawk
Walker 577.
2106.
No, just saying that the speeds that's here for Walker 577, thanks.
See? Brandon, I told you. Tower would probably say gives you a normal clearance. Alright, this guy wants the RNAV X-ray. There you go. Alright, he wants the RNAV X-ray. I gotta actually check what is the RNAV X-ray. Just to make sure I don't say something wrong. RNAV X-ray. Oh, that's the RNP. Okay.
Air Canada 146, repack track, start approved, call me a taxi.
Oh boy.
Cross Utkos at 6,400, cleared the RNAV X-ray runway 16 approach for Walker 577.
Yep, that was a bit too late. It's fine. We have 10 pounds of bacon in this back of this Embraer. What are you doing with so much bacon? You're gonna feed an army. Actually, is 10 pound? No, 10 pounds not that heavy. Well, it is a lot for bacon, but no, it's not that much bacon. No, it's enough bacon. I know this guy. He's like one of the oldest controller from VATSIM. I think his CID is like 800 something. It's really he's been there forever. But he's so nice. He's really nice. Guy in the walker. Need to pull out my charts next so I can follow tower direction. That's always a good thing, you know. Are you using Navigraph or are you on the you on free charts? Because honestly, Canada is pretty well. Okay, maybe it's not as easy in the US, but when you got the site, it's fine. It's pretty easy to find. Chartfox. Oh, actually, I don't think you're gonna find charts on Chartfox. If you can, I'd be surprised, and I would want to know where you find them. I'm slow at first, but I do get flight done. Yeah,
Air
definitely.
Canada 146, taxi, hold short Alpha 16.
So apparently, there's the Buffalo person who've been sitting on the runway, sitting there and taxiing around or whatnot. And we got no contact with them. yeah, you're slow at first, but you do get flight done. Honestly, it's so much better than just saying hi and not expect. Like, you always gotta someone expect the instructions of ATC, because if you're not, it's, I don't know. You're always gonna say, oh, yes, or, and always looking up for your charts and whatnot. So always have a plan. Expect what the ATC is gonna give you, and then if it doesn't, then you can be confused. But
146 Alpha is
it's better
right
to take your time.
behind you. The one you had in front of you earlier.
Oh boy, I think the walker's having a bit of trouble there. Or no, I think it's the one that spins around. Because there's an RNP that... Because there's a big mountain right there. That's like the problem of Kelowna. There's a big mountain right on the approach. So I think the walker... Because the RNP is lower, but it gets you around the mountain. Because the ILS gets you right on top of it, but the RNP makes you go around. So maybe that's what the walker's doing. That's my guess.
No worries.
Oh. Someone took the wrong route. Yeah, you might be tempted to turn left, but there's no taxiway there. We sometimes get people backtrack.
This is Air Canada 273, descending to 14,000. Descend 9,500 and expect the ILS Zulu 16, Air Canada 273.
Kelowna Tower 19.6. Thanks ATC. Good to see you, man. Take care.
Alright, as soon as the Air Canada turns, we're going to contact them, clear them for the approach. Because I always forget to clear
Kelowna
people on
Tower
the
highest
approach.
Walker 577 with you on the RNAV X-ray runway 16. Kelowna Tower Walker 577.
Okay.
And Walker 577, correction, Kelowna Tower, winds 190 degrees 16, gusting 23. Clear land, runway 16.
Clear land 16, Walker 577.
Alright. So it was fine. The walker managed it. Alright.
Air Canada 222, here's for the RNAV 16 Zulu, and we'll call you back when we are on flight. My apologies. Hope that's better.
Alright.
Just to confirm, Vancouver Center clear just for ILS Zulu 16 DATPO transition for Air Canada 273. Is that still valid? Roger.
Cool.
Air Canada 146, confirm, correction, April, immediate departure. Air Canada 146, roger, line up, wait, runway 16, backtrack approved.
Tower, Walker 577, clear on Charlie, going to gate, figure out what gate it is. I'll get back to you though.
Roger, no worries. Just, could you taxi apron discretion?
Taxi again, apron my discretion, Walker 577.
Alright, I gotta...
Going to go to gate number 9.
Roger, copy.
I want to figure out again how to change the fallaway objective. I have no idea how it works. I'm a bit like you know, an old man on with Twitch. I don't know, but like there's a bunch of stuff that I'm like, how does this work? How does this work? How does it work again?
146, winds 190 degrees, 16 knots, gusting 23.
Oh, we're gonna get a departure.
Correction. Departure frequency is on 133.5, clear for takeoff, runway 16.
There we go. Community, you said it? No. How do I do it again? Ah, okay. It's gotta be for later. All right. Oh. I've been told that the RNP was working great on the Phoenix, but I don't know. Like, everyone's telling me to get the Phoenix, but the Phoenix is just, it's so expensive, man. It's like $80 for virtual time. Like, is it really worth it? Like, I can do ATC for free. I can do ATC for free, and the sim already costs so much. And I don't know.
And approach. Air Canada
Oh.
222 is established on Dallas.
I got.
We're established on 16. Stay with you.
Okay, I don't know what happened, but my helmet, my headset just died. An ear died. Just the right ear. Okay, the left ear died now. Come on! Really? Okay. What? Like the mic was not working early, and now... Okay, I got one ear. Ugh. Screw this. Air Canada 146 should really be calling me now. And they be zooming. My god. Oh, is that you, Brandon? Yeah, Brandon, you gotta contact me airborne. And you're really climbing. I have no idea how you climb it so fast, but you just blew through the airspace. And you should stop your climb at like 5,000, I think. Just by the way. Okay, okay, screw this. I'm gonna do the speaker. Nothing is working anymore on this helmet. That's bad. Okay, gonna disconnect this.
Air Canada 273, yeah, we're about to join the localizer pretty soon. Sorry, I lagged out. Yeah, cleared the, Isla Zulu 16, Air Canada 273.
Over to tower. Appreciate your help. Good night.
Here, can it? Brandon, you should be stopping at 9,000. It's on the charts.
Kelowna approach Air Canada 272 with you at 14,000. Send 9,500, and would it actually possible just for a visual approach to 16 or 272? Alright, expect visual for 16, thank you, 272.
Uh-oh. Actually, it might be just my range, maybe? Is it just me? Or are they disconnected? I think they disconnected. Oh. Very nice. You're kind of dead left. Oh, okay. Alright, we got someone visual. I don't really know if it's that visual in Kelowna. Meh. Broken at 7,100, so it's what? 1,000 above ground? Okay, it's not that bad. Alright, we're gonna get Air Canada at this one on tower.
Over to tower at 119.6, thanks for the ATC and have a good night.
I always forget the frequencies. Like, especially not at Vancouver. Vancouver, fine. It's always tower 19.7.
Hello, Kelowna Tower,
18.7.
this is Air Canada 273 with you on final.
273, Kilo Tower, hello. Winds are one good breeze, 16 knots, gusting 2-3. Following a A320, clear land 16.
Roger, we have the traffic and clear to land 131.
Okay, if this guy has traffic, it's fine. Yeah, it's not too bad. See, I'm gonna put the pilot somewhere, like, I don't know, here. And then we're gonna minimize it. And then we're gonna put, oh, nope, wrong one. Nope, wrong one again. There. Alright. So yeah, if this guy has a visual, it's fine.
Send 6,000 Air Canada 272.
No.
Found 8,000 Air Canada 272.
Forgot there was mountain in here. So that's like the fun part about Kelowna, or just Vancouver in general. there's just mountains everywhere. You always gotta be careful with mountains, especially in Vancouver.
Air Canada
Like Vancouver,
222,
even downwinds are.
welcome Kelowna, taxi Delta Echo, apron discussion.
Delta Echo to
Just
the
wanted to make sure we're
and just
they're actually
know
not
plus or minus 10 to
calling us.
on a approach.
Alright.
So yeah, there's mountains everywhere in Kelowna. It's pretty mad, but especially in Vancouver, like you gotta, even on your downwinds, you gotta climb. Normally, when aircrafts are on the missed approach, you climb in 3,000 higher. So like climb 3,000, it fits sea level. But in Vancouver, it's so high that you gotta climb in usually at 5,000. So just on the downwind, and then on the stars.
On the tower,
There's
just
big
wondering if
restrictions.
there's any gates open in Kelowna for Air Canada 273.
There is a lot of room for Air Canada 273.
Roger, thank you.
So yeah, like on the stars, there's a bunch of restrictions.
Tower, Buffalo 1318, radio
Oh,
check.
the Buffalo contact.
And Buffalo 1318, hearing you 5.
This guy's been sitting on the ground forever.
Sorted through. Anyway, Buffalo 1318 requesting taxi VFR for self-departure.
And Buffalo 1318, Roger, standby number 1.
Great. So yeah, there's a bunch of restrictions on the star, and
Buffalo 1318, say your cross type.
okay, there's a bunch of restrictions on the star, and people never respect them, and they always end up smashing on smashing on the ground, or at least getting terrain alert. And we're gonna turn to Air Canada.
Roger,
Turn right
VFR
100,
to
and we don't have
understood.
visual with the airport quite yet, however I expect to see it once you get turning. Sorry, bud. Yep, we see the ground for Air Canada 272. Terrain 76000, Air Canada 272.
Buffalo 1318.
Because again, there's restrictions on the star there. That's 8,300. So if they turn, they're like all the stars and SIDS and whatnot are all meant to be, made for the terrain. But since they're not on the star, because they're doing a visual, well, I can't rely on the waypoints because they're not exactly where they should be. All that to say is, I gotta be more careful with the train.
Right 140 to send 5000, Air Canada 272, and we have the runway in sight.
Air Canada 273 would like to taxi to gate 8.
Air Canada 270.
Cleared visual 16 approach and report final for Air Canada 272.
Great.
Taxi Delta Echo and apron at my discretion, Air Canada 273.
Oh, we got 2 departures.
Tower,
My God, that's a busy night.
1318,
That's
hold
fine.
shortly, runway 16, ready to go.
Okay, this person's doing circuits. Interesting. Then we got a Naifier who really got a lazy flight plan. It's pretty funny. And we got a bunch of rifles. That's neat.
And Buffalo 1318, lap away, runway
Vancouver
16.
Center, Air Canada 425. We're at
Line up and wait,
150.
16,
Descending to 9,500, 425. We don't, well, we're following the charts.
Okay, because the last controller keeps putting speed restrictions. Like, you
And
see
Air Canada
the
272
red
is
thing?
on final to runway 16. One 119.6 Air Canada 272. Good night.
All right. So,
Yeah, Vancouver Center, Air Canada 425. We had an issue with our speed, so that's why we're a little lower than normal. Buffalo 1318. 425.
okay, we're gonna give them a shortcut because there's someone in trail, and we have only one runway.
223, clear for takeoff.
have departures.
16, not above 3,000.
Not above 3,000. Clear takeoff 16, Buffalo 1318.
Hello, Tower. Good evening, Air Canada 272, runway 16.
Vancouver, WestJet 120, at 200 for 14,000. Roger, we're going to expect the ILS Zulu altimeter 2947. We have echo, and can you say again the descent altitude? $10,000, WestJet 120.
All right.
Currently at yeah, we had a speed restriction of Mach 0.63. Stated is 305. .280 in transition, WestJet 120.
All right.
Somewhere below the clouds. I couldn't tell you absolute 1318.
Roger, they just advised me later on what you're going to be top up to.
Copy that. I'm going to aim for 4,500 if I can stay below the clouds.
Roger, copy.
All right. Just curious, what's the altitude restriction in Kelowna? 7,900. Oops. Okay. No, that's fine. That was 8.3. There's no train around. Okay, it should be fine. Because I wanted to send this guy. Because they gotta make it to the ILS. But since, again, they're not on the star and there's mountains everywhere. Like, there's a big peak, like, right there. No, actually, you don't see. Do you see the mass? I know you see the mass. Okay. There's a big peak, like, right there. So I think they're gonna be around. Yeah, they should be. Okay.
Third via the ILS by DAPO, we'll let you know when we're established. Air Canada 425.
Great. So we got a VFR. That's interesting. Let's see.
Kelowna Tower, Carson 711, ready for taxi.
And Carson 711, taxi 16 via Delta Alpha, altimeter is 2947.
Okay, runway 16 by Delta Alpha.
Vancouver Center, WestJet 1959, descending flight level 1901,
right via Delta.
14,000. We have Charlie aboard, 2904A. We'll descend 9,500 for the ILS Zulu 16 for WestJet 1959.
Great. It's annoying. All the traffic is well sequenced. Where's my job now? I love doing sequencing, but now that it's just there. It's all perfect. They sequence it well in the... I think they just sent everyone well sequenced already on the ground in Vancouver. Like, look at that. That's 30 miles apart. That's 25. It's not even close from needing vectoring or sequencing. Or at least that far away.
Approach, good evening. Buffalo 1318 just departed Kelowna Airport. Request flight following. I'm going to try to go to 4,500, perhaps 6,500 if the clouds permit. Roger, I'll just stay on frequency then if you want, and I'll see how things go. One 1318, thank you.
Phew, I almost said that a bad thing there. Alright, like, look at that.
Vancouver Center, WestJet 120, can we continue descent? Roger, clear the ILS Zulu Dabo transition for 16, and we'll report established, WestJet 120. Speed restriction canceled, WestJet 120.
Great. Look at this beautiful sequence there. They're even gonna have space to departures. It's going to Prince George.
Vancouver Center, hello from United 441. We're descending on the CCAP 5 arrival, and we're passing 19,000 feet. Wow, 2948 on the altimeter. We are expecting the ILS Zulu for runway 16. Information, Charlie is now aboard for United 441.
Just good evening, Carson 711, passing 2,800. Climb 14000, Carson 711.
What's your SID new?
Okay, 425 is established and localizer. We'll contact tower, see ya.
United 441, we're confirming that information Charlie is aboard. Could you give us our descent clearance once again? I think I may have mixed that up. 9,500's in the window. Thanks for United 441.
There you go. I recognize this voice. Who is that? Who is that again? Oh, it's the, oh. Let's see. That makes the mess that up.
Right, 0 vectors for final wedges. We go WestJet 120.
I don't want to turn them too early, but then I don't know what's your star. They're merit 5, really. Huh. That's an, don't we have a star going north? No, a SID. NB. Yeah, maybe the NB, but
140 cleared the ILS 16 approach, WestJet 120.
okay, it's not perfect, but it's gonna work. I am surprised this guy actually made the approach well. Because if you're not cleared onto the ILS, the stars give you a vector to go on the downwind, kind of. Which people don't usually respect, so it's props to him. Like people think, oh, there's a discontinuity in my flight line, so I'm gonna delete it. No, don't do it. Look at this. Look at the charts first, and then delete it if needed. Because if the star gives you a discontinuity because it's a vector star, which means that the star ends on a vector, then it's meant to be there. So don't delete it. It always happens on Vancouver, because Vancouver, all the SIDs are vectors. It's basically runway heading or small turn for the ones going to the US.
Cleared for the ILS Zulu approach for 16 and we'll report final WestJet 1959.
Do you guys hear the echo? Because it's all going through my speaker because my headset decided to die. I'm just hoping that it's not terrible audio. I think the mic is fine. I'm used to running them. Well, oh, actually, we're gonna turn this guy.
Right turn, Prince George on course, Carson 711.
Alright. That's really like one waypoint. It's the bare minimum, but it works, you know. So yeah, going back to this discontinuity. If you have a discontinuity, make sure it's not a vector. I think on the PMGG 7873, it actually tells you that it's a vector, like in the FMC. Is it FMC or MCDU? I never know the difference. Like it's a small computer with a bunch of letters, well, with your like a keyboard, but organize it alphabetically. It always messed me up. But yeah, like the thing that where you put the flight plans, is that a MCDU or FMC? Like, it's the same thing, right? I think. I really don't know why. Okay, no, it works now. It's really weird because sometimes I'm on SimAware, like the streamer page, but sometimes I'm not. It's really annoying. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Danny Mioli. Hello. Joe. Hey, Tower. FMC is Boeing, MCDU is Airbus. That's so dumb. Really?
I'll go to departures, Carson 711, maintaining 14,000. One three three decimal seven, Carson 711. Thanks, CDC. Have a good one.
Contact tower
And
196.
you can have forward to 25, you can taxi Bay of Choice.
Can you repeat that? Sorry.
See, I mixed up the tower frequencies again. 109.6 is Vancouver, and I think 109.6. No, 118.7 is Victoria, and 109.6 is Vancouver. It's so close together, it's so messed up.
Clear land 16. Clear land 16. Westjet 120.
But yeah, FSMS is Boeing, MCDU is Airbus. That's so dumb. Like, why? There's no real difference. I guess it's because Airbus, Boeing gives you the vector, so it doesn't scream. It doesn't, like, destroy your whole flight plan.
United 441 cleared for the ILS Zulu DATBO transition. We'll call final for United 441.
Look at this beautiful sequence. 12 miles. Kelowna, you gotta have, I think, 10 miles in trail. It's perfect. Perfection. I don't know actually what's the sequencing for Kelowna. I know on VATSIM we're not really picky on that. But I know there's a certain restriction in real life that's different. Like you gotta be 10 miles in trail, I think, in Kelowna, just because of the mountains. But then it doesn't really apply because all the approaches are going around the mountains or above. So I'm not exactly sure what it would change. I don't know. Let's see. This guy's out of my airspace. Do we have other rivals? Oh, we do. That was so many Kelowna on rivals. It's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna send this guy to tower. You know that little V there? That's the ideal approach intercept. So that's like exactly where planes should start intercepting. It's like just before 10 miles, I think. Is it? Yeah, it's 11 miles. And it's right before the
Vancouver
gas line.
Center, Westjet 1959, fully established for 16. Over to tower 119.6, Westjet 1950.
There you go. Then we have United 441 coming up. We also have is it 3? Yeah, 3 other rivals in Kelowna. Even a 4th there. Wow. I'm really
Westjet
impressed.
120, welcome Kelowna, exit right when able, and taxi bay your discussion.
We're off the runway and we'll find a place to park. WestJet 120, thanks a lot.
Kelowna Tower, WestJet 1959, established 7.5 mile final, 16.
WestJet 1959. Correction, Kelowna Tower, winds to 10 degrees, 13 knots, gusting 25, your clear land at 16.
Clear land, 16, WestJet 1959.
Oh boy. I think this United is it's gone a bit fast there. I think it's restricted to 10 on the speed. Yeah, 210, but actually 23, yeah, that's probably exactly their speed. Because that's their ground speed there. And the airspeed is different. Because if you have the wind in your face, then it looks like you're zooming, even if your ground speed is lower. But if you have the winds on your back, then it looks like you're slower. It's really weird, because when you're starting radar, like for example Vancouver Terminal, then you always see the speed and you're like, no, you're not going the right speed. Or you say, oh, okay, this guy is doing 230, so I'm going to reduce him to 200. But it's
Vancouver Center, hello again from United 441. We are now turning finals and getting established on the ILS 4, runway 16 right. 16.
Great. Right, I'm going to keep them. I always usually try to keep the planes all their path before they reach the glide slope, just to know if they're going to catch the glide slope, because sometimes they don't, and if they don't, they're much more likely to go around. So because also when you hand off the tower, in Canada, tower doesn't own the tags, so it doesn't provide like radar identification for the aircrafts. So if I hand off the tower, I gotta re-identify the plane, and it's gonna be much longer. Well, not much longer, but you had 30 seconds. Alright, so the United is descending. Oh, are they descending? Let's see. Should be TADV 4200. Will they climb it now? What is happening there? I should have opened tower view. Oh no, I forgot about that. But it just kills my computer if I do so.
And WestJet 1959, welcome Kelowna Taxi Delta Echo, apron discretion.
Taxi Delta Echo, our discretion for the ramp for WestJet 1959.
Alright, United is descending now, I think. Yep. Descending to a normal rate.
19.6 for United 441. Thanks so much. Have a great week. Kelowna Tower, hello there from United 441. We are on the ILS for runway 16.
United 441, Kelowna Tower, winds 210 degrees, 13 knots, gusting 25, clear land 16.
Clear land 16 for United 441.
Alright, I'm gonna boot up tower view because it's always fun to see. Now, I'm just wondering. Oh my god. It's already booting. I don't know. I never understood the collab with Dune. Like, it's cool, or is it? I don't know. Is it really a flight sim at this point? No, I guess it's cool. No, it's pretty cool actually.
Vancouver Center, good evening. Canada 2406, descending and reaching 1414,000. Descend 9,500, runway 16, altimeter 2946, expect the ILS Zulu, Canada 2406.
My. There's a bunch of... Oh, it's all the arrivals that stays there, huh? Alright, now we're chilling. I think I'm gonna get some cookies. Have we ran out of cookies? Oh no, we have actually delicious cookies. I just realized that we have a... Okay, I'm gonna be right back. How do I do that? I'm gonna add, like, text. Can I just add text? Text.
Head 441, welcome Kelowna, taxi Delta Echo, at your discretion.
Delta and Echo is our discretion, United 441, thanks.
Okay, I'm gonna try to...
Kelowna Tower, good evening, WestJet 442. Hit the depth transition, ILS Zulu runway 16, again under 2406.
Good evening, Vancouver. United 712 is descending to 14,000 feet. Descend 9,500 and expect ILS Zulu, runway 16 for United 712.
Cool. Alright. Actually, no, I'm not done yet. Because there's a bunch of changes in positions. No.
Can I just ask them for their speech? Does anyone have a speech? Yeah, he said he was gonna reduce
Alright. Now that VATSIM is almost set it up, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna boot up the
Center,
pilot.
hello, NU at 410, descending through 15,500 for 14,000.
Damn it, damn it. What is that call sign?
NU at 410.
My god.
Looks like the ILS Zulu, and was that 9,500 for NU at 410?
Great. That was too hard for what it was supposed to be.
Center, NU at 410. We had a speed restriction of 200 knots with the last controller. Do you want us to maintain that, or are we good to go a bit faster? Copy, speed restriction cancelled, NU at 410.
Okay. Okay, does that... Lets me see the network. Let's see. Do I see other people? I think Tower View is doing well. Showcase. If I do this and then shoot. Oh, I do see the terminal. Okay, great. Then drone speed. Great. Alright, why didn't do something like this? Yeah, this looks nice. Okay. There you go. Boom. We got a tower view now.
Tower 19.6, second 2406, good day.
I said 119. I said 118, but they said 119. Good. Alright, I don't know why this United is climbing, but actually we're gonna go to center, which is gonna be a bit more busy.
33.7 for United 712.
33.7, Inuit 410.
Alright, I'm gonna disconnect. We're gonna have to center. That's gonna be nice. Boom. And then we're gonna... Oh. Call sign in news, okay. Gonna remove the 1, then reconnect. There you go. And we're gonna change ASR.
George,
Center.
VOR, and
Okay.
we'll plan to ILS Yankee runway 15.
Oh my god, there's a bunch of people.
Thanks.
Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, and V-pilot crashed.
WestJet 276 is ready to taxi at Prince George.
WestJet 276, roger, runway 15. To Prince George altimeter 2936, taxi via Delta. Backtrack runway 15, line up and wait, contact me ready for departure.
Runway 15, taxi via Delta, backtrack runway 15, and report ready for WestJet 276.
Okay.
Flyer 8800, request to step out 2 minutes.
I get.
Flyer 8800, that's approved, report when you're back. Roger, we'll call you when we're back, Flyer 8800.
Stop it. Who?
United 712, Vite Dappo, you cleared for the ILS Zulu, runway 16 approach.
Clear for the ILS, ILS Zulu, runway 16 approach for United 712.
Okay, let's see. Canada 228. Who are you? What's your done?
Canada 228 Heavy, could we have 2 minutes away?
Canada 228 Heavy, approved, report when you're back.
We'll call 228 Heavy.
Why don't you see on my list? Hold on. Are you 10? Okay, Canada 228, direct Manbo. Flare 8802 is direct Manbo. WestJet 420 is cruising. Flare 8800 is direct to Menbo, and Edmonton just came online. Delta Golf Indies planning the ILS Zulu from at Depot. United 1712 is cleared for the approach.
And you at 410 by depot, cleared for the ILS Zulu runway 16
contact
approach.
ground 121.7.
Clear for the ILS runway
121.7, I can have 16 today.
Inuit 410.
Yeah.
Inuit's code for the approach.
Slayer 8800, we're back. For 8800, roger.
So Inuit 410, Inuit's code for the approach. Person 711 is planning the ILS Yankee via the VOR. The guy in Prince George is WestJet 276. He's about to be ready for departure. He's backtracking. Wait, and he'll call you when you're ready. West Center is on. Pacific Radio is on, and that's like control. Okay. Most people have seen control in a while. And we had a bunch of traffic noise. Pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna head out. Yep.
Alright.
One, turn right 120, vector to finals for 9712. Just flying this blind.
Zero 50, Inuit 410.
Alright, we're gonna get this guy in first and then...
And WestJet 420 to be disconnecting here. Thanks for the service. Runway 15, fully ready. Go.
Was it 276, Colin?
Affirm. Contact you with airborne, clear takeoff, runway 15, WestJet 176.
Okay. It's cool. Now we actually got a thing to do.
Speed 210, or Inuit 410.
Turn right, heading 150 for 9712.
Vancouver Center, Canada 220 Heavy, back with you now.
Descend 9,500, we'll put the ILS 6 and altimeter was 2958.
130, clear the ILS Zulu, Inuit 410.
Shit 276 passing 4,900. Climb 16,000, WestJet 176, correction 276.
What's the altitude around Prince George? Man, it's been a while since I controlled full center. Or at least I got a Prince George rifle. YXS. What is the altitude around Prince George? 7,700. Okay. Oh boy. Is that too tight?
140 for United 712. I see the waypoint Whitman already on my chart. Clear to the Whitman transition for ILS Zulu runway 16, United 712.
Okay. Great. And you know it's gonna start to descend. There you go.
.6 and you at 410, see ya. Kelowna Tower, hello, and you at 410 inbound ILS, runway 16.
You at 410, Kelowna Tower, hello. Winds 210 degrees, 13, gusting 25. You clear land, runway 16.
Settle land, runway 16, and you at 410.
Great. Alright. There we go. Everything is in order. We are fine now. On center, we're probably gonna get that plane coming in. I don't know what's Vancouver actually looking like. We're running a split. There's a West Center. I think the guy on West Center just wanted to stay on, but not too much traffic. Because West Center is like all this, all the coast.
Runway heading. That's true, direct Parky, Westjet 276. Southern 410, Westjet 216.
Flyer 8800 coming up on top of the sun. Howdy, Edmonton Center 135025, Air Canada, correction, Flyer 8800.
Vancouver Center, Carson 711, request descent. When ready, descend 18,000 and we're flying to runway 15. Let's see Yankee approach. Carson 711. Back to your Westjet 276.
One 9.6 for United 712.
Clear the ILS 0 Zulu 16 that boat transition.
And Vancouver Center, Air Canada.
Good evening, Kelowna Tower. United 712 is on a 8-mile final.
No, that was Air Canada 778. Up to 270, Air Canada 778.
Vancouver Center, United 8613 with you, 16,000 feet. Roger, 390.
No.
Vancouver Center, Carson 711, can you just confirm the descent altitude we're cleared to? Is it 14,000? 18,000, thanks, Carson 711.
Inuit for 10 right when able, contact ground 1217.
217, Inuit 410, see ya.
I think we're missing natives in Prince George. Let's see. Prince George, CYXS. And we're 08, so 06. Twins are calm. We're still gonna run 16. There you go.
Kelowna Tower, West Jet 442, holding short 16 on Alpha.
Bishop 442, hold short 16 at section 16 at Alpha.
Hold short 16 at Alpha, West Jet 442.
West Jet 442.
Services 2 needed, switch to unroute frequencies, good night.
Roger, switch to comms, see ya, have a good night.
That's all.
6, we don't require for West Jet, we'll line up and wait.
Roger.
Well, that was a fun little evening. Small rush there. Then, yeah, it looks pretty fun in Vancouver, I think. There was even the livery staffed up.
And United 712, you contact ground 1217.
217 for United 712, thank you for the ATC.
Yeah.
Oh. I gotta change my labels, my header.
Confirm I gave you departures from Kelowna.
Shit 442, departure frequency is 133.7, winds 210 degrees, 13 knots, gusting 25, you're clear for takeoff, 16.
Alright, clear for takeoff 16 and then 1337 on departure, West Jet 442, thanks for ATC.
Vancouver Center, Carson 711, request further descent. Information Foxtrot on board and we'll descend 10,000, Carson 711.
Inside the box says hello. Hello to you. Good evening. Hope you're doing well. We're chilling here in Vancouver. I was right about to change my header because we moved up from Kelowna Terminal to Vancouver Center. Getting called there.
flight level 270, Canada 169.
So that's why I have the tower view for Kelowna. You see, there's
Vancouver
Kelowna
Center,
was
Vancouver
actually-
Center, good evening, WestJet 442, climbing through 3000 for 9.
Kelowna, please.
Over to tower, Delta, California, thank you.
Climb 4000, WestJet 442.
On a tower, Delta Golf India, with you on the island.
Okay. I think we're fine. Yes, we're ZVR now. ZVR Center, Vancouver Center.
Delta
Cali
Golf
21.
India, correction, close.
I'm listening to tower at the same time because I was terminal. I guess I can.
Center,
Runway 16.
Better land runway 16, Delta.
Is it me or their volume is?
Yeah, we're just requesting arrival and approach into Kelowna, please, here. Okay, CCAB arrival and ILS Zulu approach for Air Canada 778. Thank you very much.
Side the box says I have had the best experience with VATSIM. Did you? What happened? You audio mute when you talk on frequency? Really? Oh no. Hold on.
Vancouver Center,
That's-
Canada 228 Heavy, we're about 10 miles from top descent.
There we go. Air Canada 228 Heavy. Actually, you're gonna deal that with Edmonton in a second. Just stand by. Does that work?
Alright,
I think that works.
stand by for Edmonton.
Fixed. There you go. Air Canada 228 Heavy. Contact Edmonton 135025. Good night.
Contact Edmonton Center 135025. Canada 228. Have a good rest of your night.
As well. WestJet 442 right direct booth. Climb flight level 260.
Climb flight level 260 and direct boost for WestJet 442, thanks.
This guy's gonna
Vancouver
call me.
Center, WestJet 1722, passing 14,000 for 16,000, 13 miles south of Vancouver.
WestJet 1722 Vancouver Center. Good evening. Climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, WestJet 1722.
So inside the box, you said you've just had your best experience with VATCAN. Is that now or is that overall? I feel like controller on VATCAN are less stressed and nicer. I might be a bit biased, but maybe just a bit. All right, we're gonna clear this guy on their approach. Just want to make sure I'm saying the right thing. I'm not used to doing Prince George. Actually, no, it's not right, but... Is it ILS? Yeah, ILS, thank you. Carson 711. You're cleared the ILS Yankee running 15 approach, Prince George VOR. And you can call me on final.
Cleared ILS Yankee runway 15, the Prince George VOR transition. We'll call you final, Carson 711.
You control VAT USA. I'm on Lex Tower right now. Is that Lexington Tower? What is Lex? Lincoln? Trying to see on the map there. Oh, Lex as in Lexington or Lex as in Lincoln? Alright. Lexington. Oh, there you go. Where's Lexington? Trying to find it. Lexington. Lexington, like in the east? Maybe? No. the west. No. Hold on. ZID. Oh, that's in... Oh, Lexington. There you go. Hi. I see you now. I wanted to go visit VATUSA actually for a while, but never done the test. Hold on. Air Canada 778, running 16 in Kelowna, altimeter 2948. Charlie is current. When ready, descend 9,500. You can expect the ILS Zulu 16 approach.
Alright, down to 9,500, and we'll expect the ILS Zulu for runway 16.
Gonna get these
Air
descend.
Canada 778.
Air Canada 169. Same for you. Running 16 in Kelowna, altimeter 2948. Charlie is current. When ready, descend 9,500. Expect the ILS Zulu.
Delta Gulf India, once landed, you can contact ground 1217 for
Descend to 9,500 and we'll expect the ILS Zulu 16.
Is it me or the volume is solo? Alright. I think Kelowna
or
Tower is closing.
control on 133.5.
Yeah. See you later. Yeah, I have A's. It's Charlie and it's the 16. Alright. Okay. Now. See ya.
So I was thinking of logging on to the center, which is the low level out in the Kelowna area. It's just a bit broader than Kelowna arrival.
Alright, Kelowna just dropped, and...
Davis, are you on town now?
Oh, let's see.
I'm logging on to the center, but in that vicinity.
Inside the box. Hey, welcome aboard. Thanks a lot for the follow. Really appreciate it. You still enjoy your time in
Space now,
oh.
The seal, it's all
Hold on.
level 250 and below. They'll need to be handed off, but yes, they would be. Oh, I have it highlighted on mine.
Hold on, just there's a big thing. Alright. We got another center going on.
Go to the center positions ASR as well. You should be able to kind of make a screenshot.
So we just got stolen almost all of our traffic. Well, not all. I just gotta send everyone there and then there. So yeah, you're enjoying your time into Lexington Tower. I always wanted to visit VATUSA. Like, I wanted to try the, like, being, like, super high traffic airports. It's just really annoying because if I can, I don't know, people... Alright, I'm gonna send Air Canada 778, another center just logged on. You can contact them 132.35.
Okay, over the one.
It's 132.35.
132.35 for Air Canada 778.
Air Canada 169, same for you, 132.35.
Over to 13235 for Air Canada 169. Thanks for the see. Good night.
Alright, we lost 2. Mm.
Okay, Dave. And that's
Okay.
to hand it off to you or to me? To 132.35.
And WestJet 276, contact Edmonton 135025. Good night.
135025, WestJet 276, good night.
See, that's what I was. Oh, WestJet 70, question 1722. We're leaving in my airspace now. Radar sources are terminated. Switch to en route frequencies. Good night.
Check that advisor, WestJet 1722. Have a good night.
Alright. See, that was what I was talking about earlier. We have a bunch. Like, center, it can be very busy because of the top-down thing. But then, when you have everything below you staffed up, there's not much to do. Sure. So inside the box says, it's quite different. For instance, you vector people a lot more in FAA. Really? I don't see how it's much more different. Like, for what? For instance, like, I know sequencing is a bit stricter in the US just because they get more traffic, but we do the same in VATCAN, and then maybe on the like when you clear people on the approach, they maybe to get more people on the ILS is by vectoring. Really? Because I know there's a bunch of approach that have a lot of transition and whatnot. So you just clear them on the transition for the ILS like miles away. Like I think is it LAX? LAX got this huge like transitions for their ILS and you get cleared like 25 miles away. Maybe small airports. Well, I don't know. I don't control there. Also, I gotta change my come on. 133.70. There you go. And then so you vector people more in the ILS, huh? You tell me. I know here it really depends if there's like a suitable transition. If there's like for instance in Kelowna, there's a transition that takes you right from the star on the ILS, which is nice, but in Vancouver it's not the case for most of the approaches. I guess it depends on the airport. WestJet 442, you ready for your descent?
Yes, WestJet 442 anytime.
WestJet 442, runway 08 left in Vancouver. Altimeter is 2972. When ready, descend 16,000. Expect the ILS Zulu.
Okay, 2972, descend 160 and expect the ILS. Can we take the RNAV Zulu for 08 left?
WestJet 442, yeah, sure. You can take the. Can expect the RNAV Zulu 08 left approach.
Okay, thank you for WestJet 442.
There you go. You mean the RP we have here are mainly directed XYZ cleared RNP, but there is if it's the ILS, it's used 95% of the time. So you mean 95% of the time you use vectoring for the ILS? Is that it? But if it's RNP, then it's a via this or this waypoint. Oh, yeah. I mean the RNP, you can't really vector people on the RNP. That's like the whole point of the RNP, but RNAV RNP, but yeah, ILS. I don't know. I don't feel we use it that much in Canada either, but if you say so. I think traffic has slowed down a bit in Vancouver. Let's see. No, we still have some traffic. Let's see. I was looking on the map. Let's see on the ASR. Vancouver ground. Oh, yes, we do have still a bit of traffic there. I might go to bed eventually, soon-ish. Well, you can join the final approach course. What is that? Is it like clearing someone on the island? Practically, yes. Huh. Join final approach. Because I know we say, like, final approach speed, but final approach course, I guess it's like any track, any, like, RNAV, RNP, GPS, VOR, just any approach course, I guess. ILS as well. It's like resume on track, maybe, like when you're vectored for sequence and then you go back to your own track. Is that it?
Vancouver Centre, Carson 711 established ILS Yankee, runway 15.
Carson 711, winds 200, actually disregard, winds 130 at 19, gusting 24, clear to land 15, report down.
If you land runway 15 and we'll report down and clear. Carson 711.
Oh. Yeah, practically. Huh. I know in the US you also say, like, every time you clear someone on the approach, you say, like, 5 miles from the, I don't know, Comox VOR, you're cleared the ILS Zulu 12 approach. Like, why do you always say where they are? Like, 5 miles from, or like, it's always in reference to
Vancouver Center, Airbus 202, Alpha Victor with you, level 380.
Airbus 2 Alpha Victor, welcome. No, not VOR, any fix. Oh, really? I thought it was VOR as well. But why do you always say a reference to some point? Yeah, 5 miles from Gargle. Garglemont. 3,000 till established, cleared. Yeah. Yeah, the 3,000 till established, cleared S22. That's fine, we say that, but why do you always... Oh, maintain. Hope you're doing well. Hey, hope you're doing well as well. Carson 711. Oh, you're about to land in Comox, huh? No, not Comox. Prince George, aren't you? Oh yeah, I remember you. You've been there since forever, almost. Yeah, I see, November. Huh. Welcome back, it's been a while. Hope you don't smash the poor runway there. Actually, no, it's pretty long. You should be fine. Gonna transfer this WestJet. WestJet 442, contact Vancouver Terminal 128.6, good night.
1286 for WestJet 442, good night, thanks for your ATC.
Thanks for passing by, always a pleasure. This guy, WestJet 442, it's insane. They've been there, they're always there in Vancouver, always flying. and they're so nice. It's always like, where's that 442? I really like them. This guy's gonna contact me. Honestly, they can just.
Vancouver
send
Centre,
them and send
Castle
it.
711 down and clear, runway 15 at Delta.
I don't know. Hold on. There you go. Carson 711, welcome to Prince George. Taxi to the apron via Delta apron, your discretion. Have a good night.
Alright, taxi apron discretion, and so do you see have a great evening down with your Charlie, Carson 711.
Quick question. Why do you have 523 hours of ATIS as an S2 but only 148 controlling? Oh, because usually if you, wow, you're really stalking me. Okay, I see how it is. But when you're terminal, or when you're like center, you just put more than 180s at a time. So if I'm S2 controlling on Vancouver terminal, I have Vancouver, Victoria, Abbotsford, and Nanaimo opened on the 80s, which means that, yeah, I'm just like controlling the whole thing. But I'm controlling the whole thing, but I'm controlling on one frequency, but I have 4 ATIS frequency running at the same time.
Vancouver Center, NetJet. Vancouver Center, November 541 Bravo is with you at 11.
Oh boy. Beechcraft, November 541 Bravo, Vancouver City, good evening. Climb 1, question flight level 190.
On to flight level 190, 541 Bravo.
And 41 Bravo, I see you're coming back to Vancouver, St. Dungeons.
Having some autopilot issues right now, hold on.
41 Bravo, roger. You're still in terminal airspace, turn left, heading 170. Let me know when you can get back on course.
Alright, working on it.
Roger. Okay, whatever. Thanks again for excellent TTC. It's been a while. Yeah, I mean, honestly, whole like December, January, somewhere in February as well. I've been busy, not controlling and streaming. Slowly coming back to it. It's nice. Some fun little busy events. I think the weekly events is gonna be nice. Just starting the every Sunday night. We're staffing up Vancouver and the whole FIR. We've done Kelowna Terminal earlier. Now we're doing the Vancouver Center. There was a bunch of people. Remember your first stream at Simfest into Winnipeg? Oh my god. You've been there forever. Wow. But yeah, the Simfest thing in Winnipeg, it was insane. It was like 3 a.m. my time, and I was controlling with like two or three coffees in my body and a bunch of traffic. the mess on the ground. Like the terminal was full, and then we had apron and apron full as well. It was an organized mess. Yeah, crazy traffic, A380s, etc. Yeah, definitely. I don't know if there was that many delays. I know there was just like constantly people spawning and going to the runway. It was just, it felt like it was never ending. You guys handled it like a boss. Sure did. Sure did. We had, like, after in Vancouver, we had the FNO that we did with Portland. That was also insane traffic levels. Like the VATUSA FNOs. And then we had the event with San Francisco. It was really busy as well. Like both events had like, I don't know, more than 200 aircrafts. Discord. You want my Discord? I don't have like a Discord server, but if you want my own Discord, you let me know. He didn't get out of there for 3 hours in the SFO event. Yeah, that was madness. The thing is, San Francisco was running like their voice config, and they had like, they could land maybe I don't know, 30 planes an hour, and we had much more than that to shoot, so we just had to limit planes taken off from Vancouver. It was interesting to say the least. But at least in the air it wasn't that big of a mess.
Can you help me with the posting?
Alright. I was chatting with someone else. Yeah, the winds were streaming at them. I think they were ODO. What do you mean ODO? I remember flying from...
Have I got to open a ticket?
You remember flying from PHNO? What is PHNO? I think it's somewhere in the in Hawaii to Vancouver. The Oceanic abandoned everyone before entering Vancouver. Yeah, I remember that event. It was, well, there was a bunch of organization issues with Honolulu, and then there was, I don't know, there was one Oceanic controller. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna handle it alone, and then eventually it had like, I don't know, 100+ traffic. I think it was just a mess, and they were controlling for like 3 or 4 hours straight, and their head was about to blow up. They were audio because of maintain, huh? There was some really bad pilot. Oh yeah, in the in which event? There's always bad pilots. PHNL, there you go. But the opposite direction operation, oh my god. Like they were running, oh, were they running like the cross runway? Like they were taking off from one runway and landing in the other direction? Sometimes they do that in San Francisco, I think. But full opposite direction? That's pretty insane. They had to change the config? That's like the deadliest thing you could ever do. If you have to change the config because the winds just changed during an event and it's busy, it's insane. Alright, so bye.
So what do I do?
Colorado Center, hello, Delta 115, flight level 130, climbing flight level 160.
Delta 115, Vancouver Center, good evening. Climb flight level 270.
Climb 270, Delta 115.
November 541 Bravo, confirm your direct Seattle.
I believe so.
Oh, right. Then radar services are terminated. Switch to on-route frequencies. Have a good night.
Alright, thank you.
Boy.
541 Bravo.
If an aircraft is on a 10-mile final, we cannot depart or have another aircraft on approach. Huh? What do you mean? Approach has to call LC to have an aircraft join final, and LC has to call approach to take off someone. Really? No, that's not.
Vancouver Center, very good day to you. Giant 333 with you, flight level 340.
Giant 233 Heavy, welcome. That's impossible. If everyone has to call everyone every time, and you gotta do.
And Center, Twin Cessna, Charlie Golf Hotel, Tango Delta.
Let's see. Question Golf Hotel Tango Delta, Vancouver Center. Good evening.
Hey, good evening. We're just off Bella Coola, 5,500 for 9,000. Looking for our IFR to Boundary Bay this evening.
Alright, Hotel Tango Delta, squawk 0743. That's gonna be interesting.
0743 for Hotel Tango Delta.
It's pop-up IFR that we call it. Alright, let's see. Just gonna make sure I say the right thing. Pop-up IFR, there you go. Alright, Hotel Tango Delta, thank you, you're identified. You're cleared to Boundary Bay via present position. When able, left direct to Port Hardy, fly plan route, and climb. You were asking for 9,000, correct?
Yeah, we'll take 9,000 if able for Hotel Tango Delta.
Hotel Tango Delta, that's actually quite low for where you are. Can you accept 13,000?
We can try 13,000 for Hotel Tango Delta, yeah.
Right, so Hotel Tango Delta, you're cleared to Boundary Bay via present position. When able, left direct to Port Hardy, climb 13,000. Question, flight plan route, climb 13,000.
Okay, cleared from present position at Boundary Bay via Port Hardy, left when able to 13,000 for Hotel Tango Delta. We're going to maintain this heading for a little bit. We are VFR and we need to clear the terrain before making that left turn.
Hotel Tango Delta, read back correct, and roger for the turn. Let me know when you're on course.
Okay, we'll give you a call when we're on course, Hotel Tango Delta. Hello, Center. I am with you. Air Canada 4311. We're on track to Janek, Vancouver to Kelowna.
Air Canada 4311. Hello, climb flight level 250.
Flight level 250, Air Canada 4311. Sorry, did you say 250?
Correct, climb flight level 250.
Roger.
Marcel, sorry, another question. So, it's very late on the posting, we're going to change the start dates from the 12th of May to the 13th of May with the same times.
WestJet 123, climbing through 3154380.
The start is on the 12th and the end is on the 33rd.
Yeah. WestJet 123, welcome. Alright, back to it. You said doing opposite direction operation. You gotta do all what you said, huh? Yeah, okay, maybe. Because I was like, it's gonna be insane.
WestJet 123, I'm having a bit of trouble climbing up. Can I request 360 instead of 380?
WestJet 123, roger. Stop your... Actually, you're clear to Vancouver. Flight level 360 for your cruise balance and change.
Roger, climbing to 360, WestJet 123.
WestJet 133, read back correct. I will modify your flight plan. Climb, correction, stop your climb. Flight level 360.
You bet, I will stop my climb at 360. Sorry, 360. WestJet 123.
Roger. So yeah,
Center Hotel Tango Delta on course, direct Port Hardy.
Hotel Tango Delta, thank you. So you said opposite direction, you get a bunch of restrictions. Yeah, that makes sense, but it's actually weird because San Francisco sometimes they run. When you say opposite direction, does it also means like converging operations, like converging runways? If the runway crosses, is that still opposite direction operations? Also, you said how do PDC works in VATCON? Well, now you don't see because, hold on. If I do this, it's boom. You see there's all the flight strips here. So you got the call sign, aircraft type, there. So it text TX/RX, or it's just if it's a voice text to receive. Are they VFR or IFR, special VFR? Their destination, then the star, the runway, the transition, the controller they're with, their assigned squawk, their squawk at this time, their temporary altitude. So, like if they're climbing to 7,000 at first or whatnot, their final altitude, and the departure airport. So when you have all the strips done, you can just type .pdc, and if you look under, they're just auto files a whole thing with all the PDC information, and then you just type an identifier, which is 1 letter and 3 numbers. And yeah, I don't know if that answers your questions. Sure. So you just type a remark, you just type a message and it, or a command, and it autofills everything. Pretty much. Converging runways aren't that bad. Audio would be departing 36 and landing 18. Why would you depart 36 and landing 18? They weren't doing that in the San Francisco event, I hope. At least I hope. Alright, I got a handoff. There you go. Okay. Mountains like what at SFO? Mountains? Like what's at SFO? What do you mean? What do you mean, like mountains? Like what? Says SFO. Like we're both in the Rockies, Vancouver and San Francisco, both like huge mountains. Like you see all these little white numbers, these are all the minimal vectoring altitudes, or minimal safe altitude. Minimal. It's basically the minimal altitude the aircrafts can be, and there's technically big squares like this.
Center, WestJet 123. I just gotta step away for like a couple minutes, if that's alright.
WestJet 123, take your time. Report back.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Gotta ask a question.
Vancouver Center, Delta 115, top of descent.
Alpha Victor crossed that line, that's why I sent him to you.
Stand by.
Look at the positions,
Vancouver Center, Delta 115, top of descent.
Delta 115, your mic is pretty low. Say again?
Kilo underneath as well.
We are on top of descent, Delta 115.
Delta 115, still having trouble to understand you. Do you want descent? Is that what you're asking?
Yes, Delta 115.
Okay. Delta 115, roger. Runway 16 in Kelowna, altimeter 2950. Information Delta is current. When ready, descend flight level 250. Expect the Ali Zulu. Is it me or their mic is just not that good? I feel like their mic is weird. Alright, so right there's a controller under it. See, there's a line here, and then a line here. There's a controller flight level 250 and below. It's A center. Then there's West center, that's this section, all these three big squares. And then there's F center, which is not really a center, more an FSS that controls all the small fields there.
Take that handoff on the Delta anytime.
Hotel Tango Delta, you can contact, actually contact now. Center 132.9, good night.
Sorry, who is that? 1329. Who am I contacting?
You're contacting West Center 132.9.
329, Hotel Tango Delta.
Good night. Delta 115, contact now A center on 132.35.
Contact 132.35, Delta 115.
And Air Canada 4311.
With you, Air Canada 4311.
Air Canada 4311, I see you keep spawning, despawning. I imagine you have problems with your V-pilot?
Yeah, I had an issue with it's the X pilot. X-Plane 12 disconnects you if you're less than 20 frames per second, and the weather here, there's a lot of clouds, some rain, so sometimes I lag out.
Okay, I see. No problem. So you can contact A Center U as well on the 132.35. Good night.
Center 132.35 Air Canada 4311.
Alright, you have MVAs here too? Yeah, I mean, everywhere. There's MVA everywhere. Even in Lexington, I imagine. Isn't it pretty flat in there? Or is there mountains? I think it's pretty flat, right? I've honestly never been to Lexington, but is it flat in Lexington? No, not much in Lex. CRW more mountains. CRW? I don't know which airport is that, but yeah, I imagine there's not a bunch of, like, you have the Appalachian Mountains, I think. It's kind of a, like in Quebec, or like the old mountains that are stretching out on the east coast.
Vancouver Center, WestJet 123, I'm back.
Welcome back. We're gonna get this guy a descent. Giant Tutu.
Giant 232, we're 5 miles from top descent. Vancouver Center, Giant 233, 5 miles from top descent.
Yep, Giant 233. I think I sent a message to Jet. Just had a call real quick. But runway 08 in Vancouver. Information India, altimeter 2972. When ready, descend. Flight level 230.
Zero 08 left, information India. When ready, descend, flight level 230, Giant 233.
So I think there's there are a few mountains in the east. I live in the east. You know, I'm controlling Vancouver, but I live in Montreal. Don't ask why. Actually, I don't have a big reason why. It's just I happen to, I don't know. The people from Vancouver seemed nicer when I joined, and the line was like absurdly long in Vancouver. The line was absurdly long in Vancouver, in Montreal. So I went to Vancouver, and it turns out to be great. And I'm actually controlling it from Montreal now. It's pretty nice. There's I can speak French. Because Montreal is speaking French as well. It's one of the few FIRs or ARTCC, call it what you want, facility that offers bilingual services. I know there's a few in Europe, like France is doing French and English. Is it the Netherlands you can do Dutch and no, it's not. No, Dutch is German. Like, you can speak the language they speak in Netherlands. What is it again? Flemish? Is it Flemish? No. Come on, I have a blank right there. There. Netherlands language. Dutch. Yeah, they speak Dutch. Okay. Because Dutch is from the Netherlands, and then Deutsch is German. I think I'm gonna go close soon. I gotta sleep at some point.
Vancouver, Canada 860, climbing 14,000 for 16,000.
Air Canada 860 Heavy, Vancouver, Sunny, good evening. Climb flight level 350.
Climb flight level 350, Canada 860.
No, I have to go. Top of the hour here. David, well, check with Josh.
Go after I land here. Sorry, I gotta go after Josh lands too. Just Brad not want it? Davis want it. What type of center is Davis on? The sectors got regreeded to the sectors. So X was, I believe, Cranbrook. Got read up to the Kamloops sector instead.
Right. I want to give center to someone else, but nobody wants it. Was that 123?
Westjet 123.
Was it 123? Inf question runway 08 left in Vancouver, altimeter 2972. India is current. When ready, descend flight level 230.
08 left, altimeter 2972, and information India. And when ready, we'll descend. We'll descend the Canuck 5. Westjet 123.
Good. Actually, all station going to Vancouver. Information Juliet will become available in a second. We're changing to the 26s.
Vancouver Center, good evening. Air Canada 1911, passing 15,000 for 16,000.
Air Canada 1911, Vancouver Center, good evening. Climb flight level 310.
Climb flight level 310, Air Canada 1911.
See? This person has a decent volume.
Vancouver Center, flare 8863, 19,000 for flight level 250.
Flare 8863, welcome, climb flight level 260.
260, flare 8863.
Air Canada 1911, leaving my airspace soon. Seattle offline, radar service system needed. Switch one route frequencies. Good night.
Frequency change approved. Good night, Air Canada 1911.
Terminal Pacific Radio. Foxtrot Victor Lima Alpha is down and clear.
Your question was how to trip my door? I don't know.
gonna shut down the flight information center to
I guess I should send a contact me to there, to this west shed, but I think I'm gonna go sleep. Everyone's starting to log off as well. Giant 233 heavy. Contact terminal 128.6. Good night. Giant 233 heavy. Contact terminal 128.6. Good night.
Over to terminal 128.6. Good night.
Flare 8863.
Flare 863.
Flare at 863. Runway 26 right in Vancouver. Altimeter 2972. Juliet is current when ready to send 6000.
Alright, 26 right in use. Altimeter 2972, and when I'm ready, descend to flight level 160 for Flare 883.
Is that a box? You guys still strong with 5 center?
Yeah, center,
Wow.
Canada
5?
860.
Air Canada 860, heavy, go ahead.
Yeah, about step away about 10 minutes.
Roger, report back.
Thank you.
Yeah, we had technically
Center
4.
Twin Cessna Hotel Tango Delta back with you 13,000 request direct boundary bay now.
Golf Hotel Tango Delta, welcome back. Turn left direct boundary bay.
Direct boundary bay, Hotel Tango Delta.
Okay. And they're daring boundary bay. Hey, I think we got all center now. Yeah, you said 5 center. Well, we technically had 3. We had, well, main sector. Then we had west center.
Vancouver Center, WestJet 471, entering airspace from waypoint Binvo, flight level 340.
WestJet 471, good evening, squawk attendant. WestJet 471, thank you, you're identified, welcome. So yeah, we had technically 3, it displays as 4 center, but we had 3, because F center is FIC, which is Flight Information Center, which is basically, because in Canada you got uncontrolled fields, which are more or less controlled. They're called FSS, which is it's like Flight Service Station. So the fields are, there's a controller that doesn't control, in a way. Like you give information to the pilots. You say, these are the winds. What's the approach you want? Okay. And then, this plane is in my airspace. They're turning base. This plane is taxiing. But it's always to the pilot's discretion. But the FSS is just there to say, this is what is happening, then you make a decision. So basically, if I see on VATSIM, it's not doing that in real life, but on VATSIM it just combines all the FSS from the FIR. So if you see a F center on Vancouver, it's because there's an FIC, which controls all the small fields around the FIR, which is honestly pretty fun. You should definitely try it, and just because it's different, like it's slightly different than when you get your usual takeoff clearance and IFR clearance as well. So especially if you have more than one traffic at the same airport, because only one traffic can land at the same time. It's like the 1 in 1 out policy. I think they got something similar in the US, but yeah, it's pretty cool.
Vancouver Center, good evening. WestJet 378 climbing through 14,000 for 16,000.
WestJet 378, Vancouver Center, good evening. Climb flight level 270.
Climb flight level 270, WestJet 378.
Flare 8863, contact terminal 128.6. You have a good night.
286 for flare 8863, you have a good night as well, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going in about 2 minutes once this guy lands.
And I did get contact. Great.
Oh, well, I told it to.
Alright, I'm debating when I'm gonna stop. Probably
Charlie
in 5 minutes.
0901, can I get ready and check?
No.
Never run it, just a second.
Charlie 0901, Vancouver Center, read you 5. November 202 Alpha Victor. November 202 Alpha Victor. Yeah, I think this guy is out.
Still quite a few arrivals in Vancouver in the next hour. Bunch of Portland, a couple Phoenix.
Vancouver Center, Charlie 0901, request a VFR departure to the east. And we'd like to request QNH.
Charlie 091, what airport are you on at the moment?
Currently at Charlie Yankee, Quebec.
Roger, understood. VFR to the east, squawk 0761, advise ready for taxi.
VFR departure to the east, squawk 0761, we'll call you for taxi. And can I get a QNH value, please?
Charlie 0901, yep, I'm working on it. I'll pull up the IRIS, but altimeter is 2967.
2967, Charlie 0901.
Then 091, information Alpha and Comox is up.
Information of, we'll get that, Charlie 091.
Again, for Vancouver Center, WestJet 123. Can I expect 26 right? I know the runway's changed.
Was it 123 correct? You can expect runway 26 right and contact now Vancouver Terminal 128.6. Good night.
Alright, we'll expect 26 right, and we'll contact the terminal right now. WestJet 123.
I'm gonna swing over to Vancouver ground, so
Vancouver Center, Charlie 091, ready for taxi.
Charlie 091, runway 18, altimeter 2967, taxi Alpha, cross runway 12, and hold short runway 18.
Runway 18, altimeter 2967, taxi via Alpha, cross 12, hold short 18, Charlie 091.
Actually, Charlie 091, can you take intersection from runway 12? It's 3,150 feet remaining.
Is it going to be intersection Charlie or Charlie 091?
091 negative. It's can you take off the runway 18 from runway 12?
Understood. Charlie 091. We can take that.
091 Roger. So it's gonna be runway 18, taxi via Alpha, hold short 12.
Taxi via Alpha, hold short 12, Charlie 091.
Alright, let's see. We got this guy taxiing. I think when they're gonna take off and send. Oh my god, I have so many ASR. Hold on. I'm gonna sort someone. No, not save. Close. And then we're gonna close. And then we're gonna close. Alright. When the guy in Comox takes off, I'm gonna myself take off.
Vancouver Center, Charlie 091. Can we request something?
091, go ahead.
Can we take a right on Delta and then backtrack on runway 18 if that's possible? Charlie 091.
091, Roger, approved as requested. Take a right on Delta, then backtrack runway 18 and line up, report ready.
We'll report when ready for runway 18. We take the right on Delta. And backtrack 18, Charlie 091.
Great. My god, there's still a bunch of people going to Kelowna. What is happening? I gotta sleep. Damn it. Alright. Alright.
Vancouver Center, Charlie 0901, ready for takeoff.
Charlie 0901, contact me airborne. Not above 3,000. Winds 160 at 12. Clear for takeoff 18.
Clear for takeoff runway 18, we'll contact you and we will maintain 3,000 or below. Charlie 0901.
Great.
Center WestJet 378, request descent, and we are planning the Arnavi X-ray runway 16.
Was at 378, running 16 in Kelowna, altimeter 2952. When ready, descend 9,500. Expect the RNAV X-ray.
When ready to descend 9,500, WestJet 378.
Vancouver Center, Charlie 0901, passing through 700.
Charlie 0901, confirm you're squawking 0761, mode Charlie.
0761, sorry about that, Charlie 0901.
Charlie 0901, thank you, you're identified. Do you want flight followings for the rest of your flight?
We'll take the flight following Charlie 0901.
Charlie 0901, roger, you're cleared through the Charlie, not below 2,500.
Clear through Charlie, below 2,500, Charlie 0901.
And Charlie 0901, routing and altitude, your discretion.
Routing and altitude at discretion, Charlie 0901.
Charlie 0901, your journey with me is already over. Contact terminal 128.6. Good night.
128.6, and can you tell me who was it? Charlie 0901?
Charlie 0901, it's terminal 128.6.
Terminal 128.6, thank you very much, Charlie 0901.
Oh! Inside the box is also LC means local or terminal tower. Local means, no, LC means local or terminal. Huh. We say LCL here for local, and then terminal is just APP. Terminal is just the airspace between departure and arrival. Was at 471, information alpha is now available in Nanaimo, altimeter 2972. When you copy the ATIS, let me know your approach of choice.
Roger, we'll copy information alpha at Nanaimo for WestJet 471.
Center, good evening, Air Canada 116 Heavy 360.
Air Canada 116 Heavy, Vancouver Center, good evening, Squawkadent.
So I don't know what is up with this Conquest Air 4712. He has nothing in his flight plan or anything. Nope. I'm gonna be going after these arrivals, so.
Man, this night is just a never-ending night. Terminal is just constantly busy. And I don't see any end soon. There's a few arrivals, but I gotta go sleep. I really gotta go sleep.
Air Canada 116 Heavy, we are 250 from booth.
Air Canada 116 Heavy, sorry I missed your identification, but thank you, you are identified, welcome.
Thank you very much, I know I'm a little bit late to the party.
Yeah, a bit. It was really busy actually earlier, but we're all about to go to bed. I gotta go very soon actually, but you can stay for the time being.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Roger. You've done the whole flight from Toronto, or spawn me there?
Yeah, I'm coming all the way from Toronto.
Oh my, that's a long journey.
Only been in the air 3 3/4 hours so far.
Hi.
Vancouver Center on the bottom 105 Heavy, climbing through 15,400 for 16,000.
On upon 115 Heavy, Vancouver Center, good evening. Climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360 on the bottom 115 Heavy.
Man, I gotta go to bed. Why do people keep coming? Watch it to 471. Have you picked up the ATIS?
A-firm, we have Alpha 471.
Watch it 471, Roger. So can you accept the ILS running 16 approach ICMOV transition?
A-firm will take the ILS 16 ICMOV transition, WestJet 471.
Watch at 471, Roger. So, you're running 16 in Kelowna, altimeter 2972. Alpha is current, when ready to send 16,000. Expect the ILS.
So many Kelowna arrivals.
When ready to send to 16,000, expect ILS, WestJet 471. And Air Canada 860 is back.
Air Canada 860, right on time. You're leaving my airspace now. Radar system needed. Switch you on route. Good night.
Over to you, Unicom. Thanks for the great event, Air Canada 860. Have a good night.
Thanks for passing by. See you next week.
Will do.
Was at 471. Proceed direct IC move on course.
Was that direct to ICMOV on course for 471?
Correct. IC move on course. India, Kilo, Mike, Uniform, Victor.
Roger, direct to ICMOV 471.
Corentin, bonjour. Bonne soirée, bon après-midi. Il est super tard, mais salut. I'm about to log off. Ouais. It's like 11:30 in here. It's pretty late.
Vancouver Center, West Jet 471. Actually, my apologies, I got a disconnect here, so sorry about that. Thanks for the ATC.
Jet 471, Roger, no problem. Have a good night.
You too. You too.
Alright. I think that's gonna be it. I gotta go sleep. I gotta work tomorrow. Let's see. Alright, all station Vancouver Center is now closing. No further ATC available. Information Kilo and current in Vancouver, altimeter 2973. Information Echo current in Kelowna 2972. All radar services are terminated. You guys have a good night.
Later, thank you.
Alright, have a good night. Do you know if Vancouver's staying open?
Ground and tower, I think they're gonna stay on, but terminal, I don't know.
Alright, thank you very much. Have a good night.
You as well. Bye. Kelowna's still busy. Alright. Alright, Vancouver Center is a closed. Good night. Alright, we're now closing. You can see, oh actually, shoo. We can see our next event is gonna be, well, next Sunday, West Coast weekends, as always. And it was pretty busy tonight. It was really fun. Pretty chill in our sector for a while. We had Spy, the 7, is it 7, what is his name? 73, no. Spice 411, I think. Or Spice 757, and then his call sign is United 411. Yeah. So, but he went to Kelowna, and we got a bit of traffic. There's a bunch of traffic going to Kelowna. It breaks my heart to let it go, but I gotta go sleep. And I will see you all next Sunday. Y'all have a good night. See ya.